You want to pull your children out, but you don't know where to begin. You don't want to fail at it. You don't want to fail your child because you feel like you don't really understand anything or know anything.
I need skills.
Moms and dads, if you are considering homeschooling your kids, I have 3 simple steps that are going to prepare you mentally for the road ahead. Homeschooling can make you like, because you feel like you don't know what to do. And more people are deciding and making up in their minds that they are going to pull their kids out of the school system. Bravo. Not everybody's able to do that. But for those who want to do that, just keep in mind that this is your child. There is no set way. As long as your child is learning and getting what they need, there is no set way to do this. You set the schedule. You set the times. You plan out everything. You are the boss, okay? These are your children. If you are deciding to pull your kids out of school, do not let anybody make you feel bad or stop them. No, they will not suffer socially. I don't forget what you heard. Homeschooling is different these days, honey. No, your kids will not be struggling socially because they are homeschooled. If anything, they'll be extremely social. You can find all kinds of ways for them to get social. I mean, it just never really made sense to me. But if this is you and you want to homeschool, just hear me out on 3 simple steps that will get you started, that will wipe away the fears that you have. You do not need to go into this fearful. Trust me, that was me. And I dived all in, and I'm telling you that you do not have to live in fear of homeschooling your child. If this is something that you want to do, you got to put one foot in front of the other. As you go, you learn, and it's okay to learn. So as you go, you learn, and you get better, and you grow. Your child will grow, you will grow, and guess what? They are going to thank you for it later, okay? So there is nothing wrong with homeschooling your child. Just to reiterate here, if you haven't seen my other videos, I have been homeschooling my children for 16 years. I've been virtual schooling. We've been to brick and mortar school. I've homeschooled myself, and now ultimately I just homeschool my son. I send my girls off because they're in high school. So I'm like, okay, I want y'all to be able to enjoy life with your friends and all. So my daughters decided that they wanted to go to a brick and mortar school. That's fine and well, because I don't hold them back. I allow my children to make their own decision, especially when it comes to their education. So my daughters, they wanted to go to school. They're in high school, and they're flourishing and they're doing great. But however, I'm still currently homeschooling my son. He is in the 4th grade. And I must say it was the best decision that I've ever made to homeschool my kids from grade school and middle school. Get educated. You want to make sure that you know exactly what your state requires in order for you to be able to homeschool. I live here in North Carolina, so I had to look up the information for North Carolina, but you can go ahead and look up the information in your current state and find out what do they require for you to homeschool your kids. That is your first step. If you don't do anything else today to get started on your homeschooling journey, make sure that you educate yourself with your state rules and laws and all, okay? So not only do you want to educate yourself on your state's laws, you also want to educate yourself on how do you want to homeschool your child? There are many ways that you can do this. Remember, if you're deciding to pull your child out of a brick and mortar school, you could do virtual schooling. You can start there first. You might be like, sis, I don't want to do this by myself because I don't trust myself. I really don't know what to expect or what to do. You can start where I started. I simply pulled my children out of the brick and mortar school, and I started to do online virtual school. With virtual school, they do have a teacher. So you are not alone. They have staff, they have principals, they have teachers. They have everything that you need. They have the curriculum. They have the resources. So pretty much all you're doing is making sure that your child is doing what they have to do. That's all. It's the easiest way to start working your way into homeschooling. I highly suggest that first, especially if you are a parent that is nervous and you just never done it before. I highly suggest going ahead, maybe for the first year. You don't even have to stay a whole year, but in the beginning, go ahead and call, see what schools they have online in your area, and just give them a call. The school will let you know what you need to do. In most cases, the school will send you everything that you need. Honestly, you really shouldn't be paying for anything except for maybe like the books that they're going to write in, pencils, and everything that you would pay for at a brick and mortar school. But you shouldn't be paying for anything. A lot of the times they do supply you with a laptop. I know when I was in PA, they actually gave us a little bit of cash like every 3 months because we were using our internet for them to be homeschooled. So they gave us like an internet voucher. So a lot of the times they can help you with things like that. I homeschooled 4 kids and I ended up getting 4 laptops. They will supply you with all of the resources that you need to thrive, to have your student thrive. They are very lenient when it comes to the grading system. If your child is falling behind, they do have ways for you to catch up. I mean, it's a great resource for you to be able to begin to homeschool your child. At least you got them there with you. They're used to being home. It could kind of give you a feel for how your child is at home online. Get organized. Gather the resources that you need for your child. Whatever grade they are in, you would want to find a curriculum for them. You would want to see what other parents are doing. Get everything that you need and that you're going to need for your child for the school year so that they can grow and thrive. Go to your local library. A lot of the times they have calendars and pamphlets, especially for homeschooled children. And it is free resources. Let me tell you, it is free resources that your local library has that is going to help you. And if you are the type of parent where you say, I want my child to be social, I cannot stand when I hear people tell me, why do you homeschool your child? Your child is not going to be social. They do not understand that we have resources for homeschooled children. You could literally get together with other parents that are homeschooling their children, and you could come together within that group at your local library for free. There are plenty of things we can do to make sure that our children are social. Children do not just have to be social at a brick and mortar school. Nonsense. You also want an atmosphere for your child to grow in. You don't want them in the living room and then you got the TV playing and you're watching soap operas on the TV while your child is learning. That's a no-no. They're going to be distracted. You don't want them in the play area where they might be picking up their toys and playing with their toys and getting distracted. I formed classrooms. When I moved, I really did not have the space to have a classroom. But guess what I did? Because I had a nice size kitchen where I could put my table in the kitchen and all, I threw all that stuff into my kitchen and there's a little dining area there. And I turned my dining room into a classroom. I put a chalkboard up. I put all the pictures and everything. Build your classroom. Make sure you have things on the wall. Make the atmosphere great for them. Let them know so that while they're sitting there in that room, they can know, okay, it's time for school. It is not time to play. It is not time. We don't eat here. We don't play with our toys here. We learn. You can have Play-Doh. You can have blocks. I like to put the calendars up. I like to put all kinds of stuff just up on the walls to let them know that this is a learning atmosphere. And that really works well for me. So get organized. Do your best to do whatever you need to do so that your child will know this is school and this is not time to play around. So the final step that I want to talk to you about in prepping yourself to homeschool your child is take care of you. Do not get lost in your children. Don't get lost in taking care of the home. Take care of you. This is very, very, very important. Prepare yourself mentally for what's about to happen. Understand that you are about to be with your child kind of like 24/7. It's going to be you and your child or your children. Prepare yourself mentally before you even begin, because you make sure that you have time to yourself. When you homeschool, make sure that somewhere in that day you get your own lunch break. Make sure that you prep for your day. Make sure that you get dressed. Get dressed in the morning. Do your hair. Brush your teeth. Wash your face. Put your makeup on if you have to. Look good. Smell good. Because if you feel good, you're going to take it seriously. I've been down the road where I kind of got lost in myself while homeschooling. Eventually, I started to just let my hair stay messy, walk around in a hoodie walking around in a hoodie and some sweatpants and my slippers. And let me tell you, it made me tired. I'm like, okay, y'all, let's get this done. And everything we're like lethargic and getting everything done. But I found out that every time I just woke up in the morning and got dressed, it's something about getting dressed. I got to the point where I didn't even wear slippers anymore. I had house shoes. So I had sneakers, like sneakers for my house, because we don't like to really walk around the house in our shoes that we wear outside. So I got some sneakers that I can wear in the house because it helped kind of like put a pep in my step. So get dressed, get up, get dressed, take care of you, drink your water, take your vitamins, eat your breakfast. Before you even take care of your kids, before you even take care of your kids, take care of you. This is going to help you get your day started and off to a great start. So you're going to prepare the lessons the night before. You're going to make sure that you have everything set up into place. You're going to know what your child is doing. You're just going to have it down pat. Then you're going to wake up early enough so that you can take care of you. This way you're not frustrated with the children over homeschooling, because it can happen. It can happen and you can lose sight of who you are in the middle of it. So that is my encouragement to you. If you've been wanting to homeschool your child, but you may be a little afraid because you don't know what to expect, then make sure that you subscribe to my channel, because I am going to be giving you all the details. Always remember to choose calling over comfort.